When Batman proposed to Catwoman, his supposed best friend didn't even call to congratulate him. Superman was busy stopping a train while Lois kept insisting he should call Bruce. Same thing was happening in Gotham. Selina was telling Bruce to call Clark, but neither of them wanted to make the first move. Lois was dying to meet the woman who'd softened the Dark Knight, but Clark flat out refused. He wasn't about to trust his secret to a criminal. Lois just rolled her eyes. She reminded him that given how he hid his identity, Selina probably already knew, and she was right. Over in Gotham, Selina let Bruce know she wasn't an idiot. The reporter who wrote about Superman looked exactly like Superman but threw on some glasses. Yeah, she knew that was Superman. If that was his only excuse not to call, he could relax. But neither of the two men wanted to make the first move, so they kept working their cases separately. Clark and Lois were investigating an insurance fraud tied to the train. Bruce and Selina were tracking illegal plutonium purchases. Heading where the clues pointed, Superman was telling Lois about Batman's life and the reasons why Bruce was a better man than him. And on their way to where the clues led, Batman was telling Selina about Superman's life and the reasons why Clark was a better man than him. Superman was still upset because Batman hadn't called to tell him about the engagement. Batman said Superman didn't even feel the need to congratulate him when he found out. And then, while they were both complaining about their friendship, they arrived at their destination. The elevators they were in opened at the same time, and suddenly there they were, face to face. So Lois kindly introduced herself to Selina, then Bruce and Clark took down the double villain in seconds. Superman suggested they should eat together, so they went to the Gotham County Fair. But it was superhero night, and without a costume, they couldn't get in. Even though Batman wasn't too sure about it, they swapped suits so they wouldn't be recognized. Bruce dressed up as Superman, Clark was Batman but kept the glasses, Lois dressed up as Catwoman, and Selina threw on Lois's dress and somehow smooth-talked her way past the guy at the gate like it was nothing. They had hot dogs, rode the Tunnel of Love, and Clark had to hold back so he wouldn't destroy the strength game. Everything seemed like a pretty chill night out until they hit the batting cages where they argued whether Bruce could actually handle Superman's balls. Meanwhile, Lois and Selina talked about how impossible their relationship seemed, and yet there they were, completely hooked. The guys talked too, in their own way. Clark told Bruce they were a strange couple, a criminal marrying a guy who'd been at war with crime his whole life, to which Bruce replied that he was an alien farmer being covered for by a reporter who made her living exposing secrets. Then Clark insisted he wouldn't be able to hit a ball thrown by him. Bruce warned him he'd be surprised, but before they could settle it, the unluckiest thief in history snatched Lois's purse. The girls couldn't help but laugh. Superman spotted him with his X-ray vision, and Batman stopped him on the spot with a ball. The night had been truly incredible for all of them. They'd even found a moment to connect a little more with each other. But the guys couldn't leave that unfinished business unsettled. In an empty field, now each in their own suit, they finally settled it. Superman threw with everything he had, and Batman, being Batman, knocked it out of the park.